Music that revives memories. The powerful 1520. The views and opinions expressed on KYND 1520 talk programs are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its owners, management, other hosts, or advertisers. Show topics on this station may include conversations on any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practices. KYND, a Synergy Broadcasting Company.
You are waking up to the Be Incredibly Well Morning Show. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. Time for you to get unstuck and take responsibility for your life. We bring you hope. We provide you with solutions on how to move forward in life. Just to make it plain, I'm here to shake you up, guys. Strengthen your confidence to help you do, be, and give more. The Be Incredibly Well Morning Show focuses on every aspect of you. Why? 3 words. Because you matter. I am Tosha Evans, empowerment speaker, author, and life coach. Your journey toward becoming incredibly well starts now. Morning. I am always excited, guys.
Everybody.
Awesome.
You know, guys, we got a full house this morning, and we want to thank you so much for waking up with us. Always a pleasure. You're tuned into the Be Incredibly Well Morning Show, and Edna and I are fired up and excited.
We sure are.
We are too.
You know, we're excited to have just these amazing women of God here in the studio with us this morning. Our director, Miss Jacqueline.
Yay.
And
Happy.
our lead actress, Miss Minielle.
You're beautiful. Thank you.
Of the amazing play Cry Baby. So we're going to be talking about that this morning, guys. Super excited. Just a power pack show. You want to stay connected the entire time. You want to like, share, and follow. If you are in your car, you know, hit us up 832-230-5592. That's 832-230-5592. Within this platform, guys, we bring you hope. We provide you with solutions on how to move forward. Jacqueline, Minielle, we're all about well-being. We care about the quality of life for individuals. So all of our programming, whoever we talk with, whether it's an author, an attorney, or a professor, whoever it is, we talk about their products, their services. We also talk about their journey toward wellness and well-being.
Amen.
Yes, so excited you guys are here with us this morning. We go emotional health as well. We go spiritual health. We talk about financial well-being. Our messaging is a resource for the individuals that may be stuck in life. Mm-hmm. They may be stuck in a space that somebody may have recently lost their job and they don't know how to move forward. Yeah. How to recover. You know, we go to depression, we go anxiety, we deal with fears, we deal with insecurities.
Okay,
all right. We face those things, and so all of this, I'm so grateful to God. Just jump started with an idea. Mm-hmm. God gave me Be Incredibly Well last year. Wow. So it was around January. I found myself, I was working on a logo, then I was like, you know, you hear things from God and you just move.
Yes.
And so before I realized it, I self-published my first book. So Be Incredibly Well, Journey to a Better You. So all of that is a result of all the amazing things that God continues to do. My book is a resource for individuals, again, who are ready to move forward in life but maybe don't know how.
Right.
And so it's just it's a 31-day guide on how to just overcome, how to recover, how to move forward. You know, we face procrastination. Okay, we talk leadership. Okay, we talk personal development within the book. And so from that, God has put together just a powerful movement, and to God be the glory. Here we are a year later. Amen. We have just a phenomenal platform that continues to impact lives. And guys, we're here on purpose. All right. And I always say 3 key things, Jacqueline and Minielle. I said, you know, why the message of well-being? Because you matter.
Yes.
So many people don't think they matter. So let's talk today. So I always have to give you guys our disclaimer on who we are and why we're here.
Wow.
We're talking about Cry Baby today.
Yes.
So, Ms. Jacqueline, let's talk to us. So as the director of Cry Baby, I mean, tell us a little bit about you, how you got connected to the project, all that good stuff.
Well, I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and I'm grateful for being here in Texas.
Yes.
I've been here for a minute now, and I met up with a great writer, director, actor.
Yes.
And her name is Joyce Smith.
Yes.
And it just really blessed my heart, and we've been together ever since. And then when we did some of our work together, we found out that we were from Baton Rouge together, both of us.
Small world. Don't you know how small the world is?
Yeah.
It works.
We're one conversation away, I promise.
Yes, one conversation. And so that's how we met.
Yes.
And ever since then, we're inseparable. And I'm grateful that I met such a great woman of God that loves God and making sure that everything works out fine. So she's an awesome girl. So that's how I got connected.
That's how you got connected. All right. So, Minielle, talk to us about how you got connected to this great project.
Actually, I got connected through Miss Jackie.
All right.
We were working on another production together, and she was stage manager, and I was her assistant stage manager. And she was like, "I like you a lot. You should come audition." I was like, "Okay." And so, well, here we are.
I love it. So, guys, again, you want to tag, you want to share, follow. We are talking about, we're talking about well-being, within the platform. I told you we go financial well-being, we go personal development, we go leadership. Today we're talking about the importance of mental health.
Yes.
Okay, so again, all the more reason you want to tag, share. You want to share this message with your family, with your friends. If you're in your car, 832-230-5592. If you have questions, comments, we want to hear from you this morning. So, Edna, tell us, I know we're jumping in this morning, but how has your week been?
Oh, my week has been blessed.
Sounds like somebody's been overcoming some things. When they pause like that, they mean they've been kind of things. We've been dealing with some things.
God is good. God is good, and He is faithful, and the devil is a liar.
All right.
So,
You better say
that.
that.
But I honestly, it's God's grace, and He's given me strength
always.
And given me wisdom, revelation,
Amen.
and tenacity.
You better encourage us this morning, girl.
Tenacity, no matter what. I know there's many of you out there who might be facing some severe storms right now, but just know you're not alone. And when I mean you're not alone, you have all of God's angels and His hand that's upon your life.
Amen.
So don't give up. Keep pressing forward. We're going to win. The battle's already been won. It's about us just not getting moved by what we see, but choosing to believe His report only. Right? So,
Awesome.
Amen. Hey, Jacqueline, I have a question for you.
And I have an answer for you.
Okay, so I was curious. What do you do to support your well-being?
Wow. Well, there's a couple of things that I do. First, I love working out.
Okay.
I love working out. I love working out.
Sleep better, all of it.
It got to a point that I began teaching working out back over at one of the locations, but I'm not going to say their name.
Okay. All right.
But I was working there. I did ran the bikes. People would run out of the classroom and say, "Oh, that girl is crazy." So what I do for well-being is that I like to work out. I eat right.
Yes.
Now I do my little thing every now and then.
Don't we all? Don't we all?
I literally I eat right. I take vitamins, and then more than ever, I have a connection with God, and then I have connection with friends because you can't, and family. My family is my support group.
Yes.
And I tell you, my biological family.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful to have sisters and brothers, and unfortunately, one just went home to be with the Lord a couple of weeks ago, and so I'm grateful. But family, and that's what I do for my well-being, because I know they have the way of looking at you and say, "Oh, I remember when. I remember when you used to cry. I remember when we had to change your diaper." Yeah, they keep you grounded, and friends. Oh my goodness, I tell you, and I don't mean, I know we're talking about crybaby, but even Miss Smith, she definitely keeps me grounded, and she's a good friend.
Yes.
I mean, a friend. And I don't say that lightly, but she's a good friend.
Yes.
And she'll tell me, "Oh, I think you."
And we need that accountability.
Yes.
We need
Yes. So that's what I do for my well-being.
So what do you enjoy most about being a director of Crybaby? Like
Oh my goodness.
what's your favorite thing?
Oh, I love directing. I love it because I get to see people and begin to move them, and the words become live. There's a thing I say all the time as I'm ministering the word of God, because I am a minister.
Yes.
But it says, with just the Bible alone, you'll dry up. With just the Spirit of God alone, you'll blow up. But with both, you'll grow up. You need the Spirit of God to add life to the word of God. So what you study will become rhema, and it won't just be a logos word, but it would be a rhema word. So what happens is that the actors make the script rhema. Right. It makes it alive. And what I love doing, you get to pretend to be somebody else. Right. And you don't have to go to jail. So you get a chance to pretend. And then also, we were talking about well-being, yes, but it's also lets you know that, okay, why did that person do that? Why did that person may have went through this issue? They killed their baby, or they're suffering with postpartum depression, which causes them to do some things. Yes. What happened? Is because when you're acting, you begin to walk a mile in their shoes. Yeah. So that's what I love about it.
Guys, if you're just now tuning in, you have thank you so much for waking up to the Be Incredibly Well Morning Show. We're super excited the opportunity to be in the space with the director and the lead actress of Exciting Play Crybaby, which airs May 6th, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Is that right? Yes. For information about Crybaby and to purchase your tickets, it's crybabythestageplay.com. Did I get that right?
Yes.
Say it right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
crybabythestageplay.com. And what we're excited about is this play focuses on the importance of mental health. Some key points I pulled, I want to make sure I share this today. It explores personal and disruptive effects of mental illness. Mm-hmm. It also addresses the impact of mental health, especially postpartum depression, on families, individuals, and our community. And it's another exciting thing. It educates, okay, and it fosters dialogue and points to resources. What we're all about is a solution. Give us some resources on what we can do to, shift this, situation and to change somebody's life, essentially.
That's awesome.
Yes, but May 6th, 2 p.m. And 5 p.m. So two shows. So you guys don't want to miss it. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll make sure you log that. We'll make sure we mention that, throughout the programming. And so Miss Jackie has given us what she does to support her personal well-being. Meniel, talk to us a little bit about what you do to support your personal well-being.
Well, for me, it's a lot about making sure I get me time. I have a 3-year-old, and so
that is important. I love that.
You're always moving. You always have things going on, and so I need to make sure that I take a moment and really kind of have devotion and just kind of check in with myself and make sure that I'm good.
I love that.
Stay balanced.
That's a blessing because, we hear a lot about physical well-being. I'm big on making sure we work out and our nutrition, but thank you for saying that. A key thing within well-being, guys, that I love is it's self-care.
Yes.
And it's self-love.
Yes.
So, Meniel, thank you for making sure you pause, take a moment.
And breathe
for yourself. We have to do that because look at the busyness of life in our careers as business owners, as mom, as aunties, as everything, so everybody. Taking a moment to invest in ourselves. Yeah. So, guys, again, you want to like, tag, and share within this program, and we're going to take a quick break. 832-230-5592, or if you are about in your car. So we're going to come back with our director and lead actress of Exciting Play, The Crybaby.
From Willis to Waco, on the air everywhere. The powerful 1520.
Are you ready to separate yourself from the herd and make a powerful first impression with your brand that your customers will never forget? Something so cool and unique that you stand out immediately? The Ivy League shop has created the ultimate custom shirt for your company. Imagine a beautiful custom-tailored shirt with your company logo or organization's name perfectly blended on the inner cuff and collar. You can choose any color or style. The Ivy League shop brings your designs to life and creates a brand impression that your customers will never forget. Learn more at theivyleaguemensshop.com or call 832-559-1155. That's 832-559-1155. We are veteran-owned and operated. Special discounts for veterans or mention KYND Radio and get a 10% discount.
You have something special. You have greatness in you. Hello, my name is Les Brown, and I want to invite you to join me on KYND Monday from 9 o'clock until 10. It's radio that is designed to help you to live your dreams rather than your fears. A lot of people are talking about what's going on in the White House. I say focus on what's going on in your house. We're going to teach you how to begin to overcome your fears, how to identify the goals that you want to achieve and make them happen, and how to begin to get negative, toxic people out of your life. You have something special. You have greatness within you. Listen to me Monday from 9 o'clock until 10 on KYND. You have something special. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
The power of a community lies in the strength of its leaders. Throughout history, powerful leaders have emerged to help guide our community through difficult times. When a leader emerges, they make a commitment to the ones they serve to help them through challenges, encourage them to move to greater heights, and to celebrate them when they have victories. For more than 21 years, Bayway Lincoln has celebrated our diversity and supported our communities. Bayway Lincoln, a part of the Bayway Auto Group, a family-owned auto group, is one of the fastest-growing dealers in Houston. Bayway Lincoln has been awarded the prestigious Triple Crown Award for quality service. Bayway Lincoln.
Go to thecenterhouston.org or call 713-525-8484.
This is Noel Pinnock with My Brother's Keeper Houston. Did you know that there are over 220,000 youth between the ages of 10 to 24 in the city of Houston? 50% of them are Hispanic, 25% are black. The sad thing is that many of them will have opportunities to be successful in life. At My Brother's Keeper Houston, we're looking to maintain and support an efficient cradle-to-career system that will help youth achieve their fullest potential. Look us up, mbkhouston.org, or call us at 713-303-4624.
Hey now, this is Amber Shaw inviting you to join me Sunday afternoons for Unplugged Praise. You'll get a dose of industry news, artist interviews, and music from some of your favorite artists such as John P. Key, Pastor Shirley Caesar, Marvin Sapp, and I can't forget about my Houston Gospel fam, Angela Bennett, Chad Brawley, Kathy Taylor, Wallace Grant II, and the list goes on and on. So tell your family, friends, and all your church members, Unplugged Praise is your kind of praise.
Unplugged Praise with Amber Shaw, Sundays 1 to 5 p.m. here on 1520 KYND.
KYND. It's about connection.
It's about community.
It's about empowerment.
It's about you.
The kind of talk that inspires change.
Always excited. Thank you so much for waking up to the Be Incredibly Well morning show. Super excited, guys. If you missed our first half, Edna and I are fired up. Number one, you missed Edna's moment of inspiration this morning.
Yes.
So you want to catch the replay, definitely. We are here with the lead director and the lead actress of the exciting play Cry Baby, and which goes live May 6th. 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m.
Yeah, that's correct.
For tickets, I want to make sure I clarify this. It's crybabytheplay.com. That's crybabytheplay.com. So for questions and comments, guys, with regards to mental health or the play or how you can get more information, definitely you can Facebook us. You can call us 832-230-5592. That's 832-230-5592. We're having that discussion today on mental health. That's the topic that, really either goes ignored, it's suppressed, it's feared,
Yeah.
It's often misunderstood. And so we're going there today. We're talking about mental health, and there are a lot of different forms of mental health, different shapes and sizes. And so a lot of things we just miss, and we may.
It's kind of like a taboo subject for some reason.
Yeah.
You're right. And so we're here today, guys. We're talking about it. We're going to continue our discussion. I'm super excited about what these ladies are doing. So proud of you guys.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
So, let's just jump off with you, Miss Jackie. Let's talk about some takeaways from the play. What would you share with our listeners and viewers today with regards to the 2 key takeaways from the play?
Well, first of all, mental illness is real. But
Sure
I want them to know that you can get help.
Yeah.
And you can laugh. You can have fun.
Yes.
The takeaway is not just being all serious and boring. You can have fun.
Yes.
You can laugh and you can smile because laughter is good. It's like a medicine, the Bible says.
So you're saying from the play? They can expect to laugh.
You can expect to laugh.
Yes.
You can expect to cry. You can expect to go, and it's just so much.
Yes.
And then the takeaway is that I don't want anyone to think, oh, we're talking about mental illness and it's going to be boring. It's going to be like a PSA announcement. No, we're going to entertain you, and we want you to come out and join us. And I promise you, Minielle she brought so much to the character that just blew me away. And that's why I said you will be entertained. And you're going to laugh. You're going to cry. You're going to say, oh, I didn't know that happens.
Yes.
And then that way you don't have to worry about it. And then there won't be any silent noise that you can talk. Because just like my sister said here, she said, sometimes it's like a taboo.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a taboo. Let's not talk about it. Right. Let's just cover it. Maybe it'll go away. No, it's not going to go away. We have to do something about it.
So speaking of Minielle, I have a question, being lead actress. So what's your favorite scene in the play? Just give us a little sneak peek.
It actually goes along with what she's talking about. It's probably the most like climactic moment in the whole play.
Do you want to give it away right now then?
No.
I'm just going to say.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Cletus. Don't do it.
I'm just going to say everybody kind of has their own like mental health issue going on.
Yes.
And it's like 2 different ends of the spectrum. And then they like kind of combust together, and then it just changes everything from that point forward. And so it's really fun to play, and then it's really everybody seems to enjoy it, the whole audience. So that's my favorite part. The boom.
The boom.
The kaboom.
Okay. You all get that?
You got to get the boom.
The boom.
You got to get the boom.
And I'm excited and disappointed because I'm like, what does that mean?
Give us more.
Just know the boom. You know what? If you buy the ticket, okay, and come out to support us, I promise you would know what we're talking about.
There is a boom.
Right.
Yes. There is a boom.
So, Minielle, I understand that you kind of have a dual perspective from an actress as well as a mental health professional. Can you give us a little insight for like combining the two? Like,
I think that what I love about this play is that not only is it a play, but it actually stays true to the mental illness itself.
Okay.
It's not just postpartum depression, but there are other mental illnesses going on. And so, but it stays true to the symptoms of them and to how they kind of unfold before people. And I think it's important because, like we're talking about, like it's taboo, right? And so a lot of times as a layperson, you wouldn't even know.
Right.
And so because you get to go to a play and you get to see it played out, that way, like when the next time, if you see a loved one and it's like, oh, wait, hold on. Maybe you're not just hormonal. Maybe it's a little deeper than that, and so you've gotten to see it.
Yes.
And so that's what I love about the play. It actually stays true to what's really going on mentally.
That's good. So it's really practical application that they can take home.
Exactly.
That's fantastic. I love that. Because sometimes you would watch things, it's like, that never happened.
No, exactly.
Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, that's, what?
Right, exactly.
So, well, I'm excited. I can't wait, guys. And on Facebook, we're going to engage these guys. So Ricky Getwood says he can't wait to see it. So, guys, if you are watching us live, if you on Facebook, we want to hear from you this morning, 832-230-5592. Or if you're out about in your cars listening, we're talking about the exciting play, Crybaby. And let me make sure I get this right as far as the tickets. Crybaby, the play.
Right.
Yes. The play.
For more information, it airs May 6th. It's live plays at the Encore Theater. 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. And so, just a quick question for you, Miss Jackie. You mentioned earlier we're talking about silent noise.
Yes.
Let's go there for a minute. What does that mean? Let's break that down. Let's talk about the silent noise.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So many times we cover as individuals, as family members, because we were always told what goes on in the house stays in the house.
Yes.
So if there's an issue, hey, just make sure you act like you're sane when you get outside, because you are a Banks, or you are a Johnson, or you are a Green, and so whatever stays on, what goes on in the house stays in the house.
Yes.
And so that's what I'm seeing about silent noise. What we do is that we walk around like, oh, this is just me. This is just the way I do things. I move this over here. I move that. No, that is not. It's a little bit deeper than just that. You might have some issues that you might need to address. And again, it goes back to having friends and family in place so they can cover you, but they can also expose it. Because I was always told, if you get a scratch, don't cover it up with a Band-Aid. Let it air. So silent noise, don't let it do, because it'll fester and it'll take a little longer to heal. But if you let it out in the SUN and allow the SON to heal you, then it won't be a problem. So that's what I see.
Exposure is key. You know, I mean, you said something earlier, because Edna asked, what can we expect, or what's your favorite part of the play? And you talked about the big climax where there's a collision between mental health issues. And so what it sounds like I'm hearing is we think it's one person with a mental health issue in the play, but it sounds like different people have their own issues going on. Okay.
Did you just give their secret away?
Well, I'm thinking about
that was my fault.
Real life. Yes. I'm thinking about families. I'm thinking about even in our workplace.
Yes.
Because it's so easy for a group of people or one particular to point the finger.
Right.
But what you're right, those other people have issues as well.
Yes.
And so, but that's what we're talking about today, the silent noise, the issues that we deal with, the topics that aren't discussed.
Right.
The conversations that are not had within our homes. And so I'm excited about that, because so many people think it's her, they think it's him, they think it's them, but it's also, I had to face my own.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I'm so grateful to get to the place where I can be transparent.
Right.
Edna and I both love the scripture, he who the Son sets free.
It's free indeed.
What? Indeed.
Absolutely.
Preacher.
And so...
And I wanted to add on top of that, if you look at the Word of God, He talks about the mind a lot, about renewing our mind, transforming our mind. If Jesus is bringing that up in the Scriptures, I truly believe that it's not just for one or two individuals; it's for the masses.
Right.
And I think each and every one of us have some form of renewing our mind that we need to go. I believe in the quote: renew your mind. Don't remove it.
Yeah. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's a word right there. Can we pick up an offering? She's coming up with some right.
No, it's powerful. That's what I love about being in this space with this powerful, awesome women of God. Just for an opportunity for God to come in, because we don't know who's listening. Right. We don't know who's watching, who may be in a space that may need to hear something to impact their lives. And so I was looking through your site, and one key thing I wanted to make sure we mentioned, we're talking about the importance of mental health today, and the fact that 43.8 million adults in the U.S. experience mental illness in a given year.
Million.
We're talking about 43.8. And so you want to know why we're having this discussion on well-being, why we talk about mental health. It's because it's so widespread and it hits so many different genres and age groups and demographics. And so, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We're so excited that Miss Jackie and Meniel stopped in this morning. We're going to continue our discussion, with the writer after our break. So keep it locked. You're going to like, tag, share, and follow. Again, May 6th, 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Miss Jackie and Meniel, thank you guys so much for stopping in this morning.
You rock.
You guys are awesome.
Y'all.
When I grow up, I want to be like you.
Right.
We'll be right back, guys.
Liking the conversation? Tell a friend to tune in to KYND, the kind of talk that inspires change.
The power of a community lies in the strength of its leaders. Throughout history, powerful leaders have emerged to help guide our community through difficult times. When a leader emerges, they make a commitment to the ones they serve to help them through challenges, encourage them to move to greater heights, and to celebrate them when they have victories. For more than 21 years, Bayway Lincoln has celebrated our diversity and supported our communities. Bayway Lincoln, a part of the Bayway Auto Group, a family-owned auto group, is one of the fastest-growing dealers in Houston. Bayway Lincoln has been awarded the prestigious Triple Crown Award for quality service. Bayway Lincoln, Volkswagen of the Woodlands, Bayshore Dodge, Bayway Volvo. The Bayway family has been longtime champions of diversity and would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the leaders of the past and encourage the leaders of the future. We invite you to come and find out what's made Bayway Lincoln an award-winning dealership for over 2 decades. Go to baywaylincoln.com or call 281-929-6500. That's 281-929-6500. Bayway Lincoln, strengthening our community for a better tomorrow.
The InBody is one of the world's most powerful and accurate body composition scales. In a minute or less, the InBody can break down your body weight into muscle, fat, and body water to give you a crystal clear image of your overall wellness. With this information, you can fine-tune your diet and exercise plans to improve your health. Over time, the InBody allows you to create lasting changes to your body composition, which means more health, more energy, and a better overall quality of life. The InBody uses advanced technology to determine your body composition. It passes a small electric current through your body to determine the amount of body water you have. This information is used to reveal your body fat percentage, one of the most important health metrics a person can learn about their body. Discovering your body fat percentage is simply the first step and only scratches the surface of what the InBody can tell you about your health. By independently analyzing your 5 body segments, which are both legs, both arms, and your trunk, an InBody test shows you your body fat and muscle levels for all sections of your body. Is your upper body stronger than your lower? Where do you store your body fat? By taking an InBody test, you'll get answers to these questions. But more importantly, by tracking the impact your diet and exercise have on your body, you'll discover a whole new way of thinking about your health. With a line of professional models, there's an InBody for every organization that seeks to help its members improve their health. Want to find out which InBody is right for you? Visit us online at www.inbody.com.
Yo, what up, world? That's right, Carl Mays, King Motivator, KYND 1520. You better keep it locked. I'm telling you, if you want to stay focused, you want to be great, you want to...
From Angleton to Austin, on the air everywhere. Everywhere. The powerful 1520.
Morning. This is my favorite time of the week, I think. The Be Incredibly Well Morning Show. Of course. Thank you guys so much for waking up with us. If you are just now tuning in, we are so excited and so grateful for the opportunity to sit down with the director and also the lead actress of the amazing play Cry Baby. So you guys want to check it out. If you missed our discussion earlier, we talked about, what those awesome ladies do to support their personal journey toward well-being. We also asked, what we can expect with the play. And so we have Miss Joyce here this morning. She is the writer. How about that?
I'm the writer.
How are you doing, Joyce?
I'm doing well this morning. I'm excited about being on. Yes.
Oh, you a little nervous?
Just a little. A little.
It's even though we do this every Saturday morning, it's still a little nerve-wracking.
I can imagine.
A lot going on behind the scenes, and so guys, it's just been phenomenal. If you have missed our first part of our show, you want to check out Cry Baby. it goes live May 6th. There will be 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. For more information about the show, about the tickets, you can check out crybabytheplay.com. The tickets are, what's the price?
$25, but we do have an early bird special going on for a little bit of time, so you may want to get in on that.
You want to do that, so it's crybabytheplay.com. I'm really proud of what these ladies are doing. We are spreading the message of well-being, and we're focusing on mental health. You know, that's that discussion that most people don't want to have.
It's huge.
It really is.
It's huge.
It hits so many different, age groups. We talked earlier that 43.8 million adults in a given year, suffer from some form of a mental illness. And so it goes undetected. It's feared. It's ignored. So many of us are uninformed.
And that's adults. I'm sure there's kids.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Teenagers.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That experiences it too.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why we're here, guys. We're here very much most definitely on purpose. I always say, why the message of well-being? And I say 3 words: because you matter. Every aspect of you matters. And so we've gone financial well-being. We've talked about personal development. We've gone leadership. And today we're talking about mental health. And so before we start our discussion with Miss Joyce, we want to patch in Dr. Quinn. She's on the line. We're going to talk a little bit about mental health with Dr. Quinn. Let's get her on. Dr. Quinn, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great. Excited to be here.
Oh, I'm so excited. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Yes, I appreciate the opportunity.
Yes. So have you been a chance to kind of stay connected to what we're doing this morning?
Yes. I was listening in, and one of the things you were talking about, and I was so happy somebody mentioned kids because, yes, 43.8 million adults, which is 1 in 5, suffer with mental illness. But then when we look at kids, 1 in 5 youth, age 13 to 18, experience a severe mental illness.
Wow. 1 in 5 youth.
1 in 5. So think about when you're walking in the mall or when you're at a playground. 1 in 5 of those kids that you see that are running around and looking like they're having a good time may be affected by mental illness. It's a startling statistic. Yes.
Wow.
That just confirms what we just said earlier. We have a question for you, Dr. Quinn.
Yes.
If we know someone who is, like a family member or friend that we think is suffering from some sort of mental health issue, but we feel like they may be in denial or they just don't see it, how do we go about approaching that? Like, how do we have that conversation, without, do you see what I'm saying?
I do. And having that conversation can be difficult when you have a person, which is very typical because most of the time people are super sensitive or hypersensitive about those kind of things. But one of the things is you want to make sure that you are, first of all, respectful and mindful that this is a person. And not only are they a person, they are a person that could likely be hurting. And so that may be kind of where the denial is coming from. And then there's also the possibility and very likelihood of there being fear. It is fearful confronting an illness that you don't understand. And so, again, coming from a place of respect, but also making sure that you are mindful of picking a setting to have that conversation in. You don't want to have that conversation in a large group of people. You don't want to have that conversation in a situation that makes the person feel like they're being attacked.
Sure.
You want to come from a place of love and caring and sensitivity. So in a place where the person feels safe as well as where you feel safe. And you want to pick a time that is kind of ideal. There's really no necessarily good time, but you want to definitely pick a time where the person is going to be comfortable, there's going to be flexibility, and you don't have to be continually interrupted or put the person in a compromising situation. For example, you wouldn't want to have that conversation with someone on their job, okay? Or even over the phone for that matter.
Sure.
So you definitely want to also avoid ambushing them, bringing a lot of people. I see these shows where there's, okay, we're going to have an intervention, and then there are like 10 people sitting on the couch, and there's one person, and it's like an attack.
Ambush.
And so what that does is that causes the individual to shut down and withdraw even more, and experience a sense of rejection. So you want to be careful to do that. You want to be prepared. Know what you are going to say, not necessarily rehearse, but think about how you would want somebody to have that conversation with you.
Right.
That's very important. Now, also, one of the things I want to just mention in that, when we talk about mental illness, we also have to mention suicide and understand that there are a lot of people that are dealing with suicidal thoughts and ideation. It's the third leading cause amongst youth, and so we have to be very mindful. Cause of death, third leading cause of death. So we want to be mindful of how we even approach that conversation and have the data to get them help. Right. So even providing them with the suicide prevention lifeline number is so important. I do want to mention that number so that if anyone is listening and you have a friend that is having some significant challenges, particularly with suicidal thoughts, you want to be able to put something in their hand that they can utilize if they need that kind of help. And so that number for the Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-TALK. 1-800-273-TALK.
That's easy.
And simply can call in. And you know what? There will be a live person who will listen and who will give guidance. That's so important. So when you're having these conversations, make sure that you have something to offer them. And it doesn't hurt to kind of do your own research, just to learn about what you're observing. The very last thing I want to point out is it is extremely taxing and stressful when you have a loved one or a friend that's experiencing mental illness.
Yes.
So make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you're careful not to take on the weight of that illness.
Right.
That is so important.
Thank you so much, Dr. Quinn. We appreciate you so much for calling in today. I mean, this helps to add to our discussion on the importance of mental health and well-being. Also drives more of a reason why our listeners, our viewers want to tune into Crybaby. You guys want to check it out on May 6th. Dr. Quinn, we wish you just an amazing weekend, and thank you again so much. We thank you for your contribution to our discussion.
Thank you so much, and best of luck to Crybaby. I know it's going to be an amazing, amazing play.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Quinn. Awesome. My goodness.
Great information.
Absolutely.
That was so good.
Yes, it was. I'm telling you guys, when we come back, we're going to continue our discussion with Joyce. We're going to talk about Crybaby, the inspiration, and all that awesomeness. So you want to like, tag, share, and follow. For questions, 832-230-5592. Facebook, we watching you. Thank you so much. Aisha, good morning. Cheryl, good morning. Minister Jacqueline, good morning. We thank you guys so much. We'll be right back.
KYND, committed to our community.
Committed to personal growth.
Committed to giving you a place where you have a voice.
KYND wants to hear from you. What's happening in your community?
Message us now on Facebook or contact us at our website at kyndradio.com.
The power of a community lies in the strength of its leaders. Throughout history, powerful leaders have emerged to help guide our community through difficult times. When a leader emerges, they make a commitment to the ones they serve to help them through challenges, encourage them to move to greater heights, and to celebrate them when they have victories. For more than 21 years, Bayway Lincoln has celebrated our diversity and supported our communities. Bayway Lincoln, a part of the Bayway Auto Group, a family-owned auto group, is one of the fastest-growing dealers in Houston. Bayway Lincoln has been awarded the prestigious Triple Crown Award for quality service. Bayway Lincoln, Volkswagen of the Woodlands, Bayshore Dodge, Bayway Volvo. The Bayway family has been longtime champions of diversity and would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the leaders of the past and encourage the leaders of the future. We invite you to come and find out what's made Bayway Lincoln an award-winning dealership for over 2 decades. Go to baywaylincoln.com or call 281-929-6500. That's 281-929-6500. Bayway Lincoln, strengthening our community for a better tomorrow.
The InBody is one of the world's most powerful and accurate body composition scales. In a minute or less, the InBody can break down your body weight into muscle, fat, and body water to give you a crystal clear image of your overall wellness. With this information, you can fine-tune your diet and exercise plans to improve your health. Over time, the InBody allows you to create lasting changes to your body composition, which means more health, more energy, and a better overall quality of life. The InBody uses advanced technology to determine your body composition. It passes a small electric current through your body to determine the amount of body water you have. This information is used to reveal your body fat percentage, one of the most...
KYND 1520, KYNDradio.com.
I think I'm going to start singing. What y'all think about that? RJ?
I think you should.
If it's in your heart,
I think you should.
Thank you so much. Thank you for ladies for affirming me. I want to mention this. We were talking earlier. Edna asked Dr. Quinn a question about how to approach someone who that may be struggling with mental illness. And so Cheryl Vreeland, thank you so much, Cheryl, on Facebook says, I always pray for God to bless my heart, bless their heart, and change my heart, and change their heart so I can even approach a tough conversation. Cheryl, thank you so much for that. We appreciate that feedback. We're going to jump into, thank you guys for listening. And Joyce is so awesome. Joyce and also the other members of the stage play of the Cry Baby have 2 tickets we want to give away today. And Edna, how are we going to do this?
We're going to ask our Facebook audience a question, which is, what do you guys do to support your mental health or well-being?
Yes. So for the first person that responds.
We have a pair of tickets.
Yes.
So how do you support your mental health? What do you do to unwind, to make sure that you're staying mentally well? And so the first person who responds will give you a pair of tickets to come out and see the stage play for free.
Yes.
I wish I could respond.
I'm telling you.
Well, we got you covered. We got you all covered.
So the play will be live May 6th at 2 shows, 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. And
we have someone.
Love it.
Yes. Cheryl Weisenbaker.
Yeah, what did she say?
She said pray.
There you go.
Love it. All right.
Congratulations. So we have a ding, 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 ding. Okay, never mind.
Awesome, Cheryl. We got you covered. Make sure that you go to our page, Crybaby, the stage play, so that we can get your information. We'll have 2 tickets for you at Will Call. We appreciate you so much for chiming in this conversation.
You guys are awesome. So we want to talk to you, Joyce. Tell us a little bit about Crybaby. What does that mean? And also share your inspiration for this awesome play.
Normally, I have a hard time naming plays, but this one went by really quickly. It was easy for me to actually name the play. And Crybaby actually stands for, all of the people that say, hey, just shut up. It's hormones. You're just being difficult. You're just being, a whiny crybaby.
Yes.
Because maybe they're not as well and they're, talking about it, or they're not up to their usual types of, activities, and people think that they're just being extra.
Yes.
And so that's where the name Crybaby came from.
Yes. So inspiration as well. So all that ties.
Well, no, the inspiration was I had been seeing so many newspaper articles and online discussions about women who were harming their children. And I was just wondering, hey, was anyone there? How could they get help?
Right.
Was it silent noise, which is the tagline, and Jacqueline spoke a little bit about that earlier, that silent noise where they're actually crying even though you don't really see anything actually happening outwardly. And so my inspiration was seeing all of those articles about women who were harming their children and wondering where was their support system, how much help did they get, was anyone actually listening to them?
That is so good. And I'm going to do this too because Facebook is just amping up. Miss Lyra, thank you so much. She says, my concern is that African Americans tend to think that suicide is not an issue among our people. Minister Jacqueline says, same, because we asked for people to give us comments on what they would do to support their well-being. Aisha Moore says, turn everything off and sit in silence and listen to my inner self and self-reflect.
That's my cousin.
That's your cousin?
Yes.
All right. Ruby, we thank you so much for joining. My goodness, we have a great feed this morning. Pat Caldwell, Jean Nicole, thank you so much. Craig Johnson, Tita Garcia, she says, hi, Edna. And all of you bring the truth, free indeed, sanctify us in the truth. I love this.
That's right.
Delvin McConaughey, oh my goodness, you guys are fired up this morning. Aisha, she says, good morning. I'm proud of you, little cousin, Joyce Smith. All right. So would you share with us 2 or 3 points that you would motivate and inspire our listeners and our viewers this morning?
Well, the first thing I wanted to say is that you have to believe in something. I think that when you believe in something, it brings you hope. Right. For me, it's belief in God, and that hope turns into faith. Yes. So when you have something that you believe in, a lot of times it can help you just reset yourself. Yes. And it can really boost when you're looking at all of the things that's going on outside of your world and in your world. Yes. Having that foundation of your belief system is really, really important. And I think the second thing would be just realizing there's always tomorrow. Sometimes we get so caught up in everything, the day-to-day, that it's okay to push those things off until tomorrow, to take a break. I take cheat days. You know, anybody listening, I'm just saying, I go out of my car when I'm supposed to be checking or grading papers at work, and I just sit there. Sometimes I pull into, the parking space, my driveway, and I just sit in the car before going in and just enjoy that silence. So just take cheat moments. Be, you want to be prosperous in your soul. And you want to make sure that you're mentally and physically and healthily, well. And so just remember, it's always tomorrow. It's okay to push things to the side.
I love that. Yeah, you know what? We have a caller. Thank you so much. Let's patch in Ahmad. Love that, Ms. Joyce. I want to say that. You know what, too? As we're patching in Ahmad, she says a key thing. She said reset and cheat. I like all of that.
Absolutely.
Ahmad, how you doing this morning?
Good. Thank you for having me on, Tosha, your guest, Ms. Joyce and Ms. Edna as well. Thank you all for the service you all are providing this morning. Just want to throw a quick comment out there. I know, we're talking a lot about suicide and mental issues and how we kind of have masked that as a people, saying it like that's not our problems, when in actuality, the number shows that it's actually the opposite. There's the teenage rate of young black males suicide is actually up amongst our people in the last 10 to 15 years. So I'm just glad somebody out there is actually bringing awareness to this issue, because mental issue is a major issue amongst our people, and we need to treat it as such and seek the professional advice we need to be able to deal with such problems. So thank you all for being incredibly well, and the service that you all continue to provide every Saturday morning. It's definitely a benefit to all of us.
Ahmad, I appreciate that. Really, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I'm so grateful for the courage to move forward with this discussion, because well-being, like you said, it touches every demographic, every community, every age group, and just bringing this awareness. And thank you so much for your support, weekly, day in and day out. We just thank you so much for being a part of this movement, Ahmad.
Thank you all, and y'all continue being the light in the world that we need.
All right, thank you, Ahmad. Be incredibly well today, Ahmad.
That was good.
I know, he's so sweet. I appreciate that. Guys, thank you so much, Facebook. Thank you for our callers. You guys are we loving you guys today. You're amazing. Thank you so much for your feedback. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much for helping support the message of well-being. I'm very excited about Crybaby.
Thank you, ladies, for having us. We really appreciate that support from you all.
No, just an awesome work. May 6th, 2 shows, right?
That's right. Yep, 2 shows, 2 and 5. You sell out those 2 shows, we may add another one. So, get those tickets going.
Absolutely.
There you go.
Tell us about this labor of love. How long did it take to kind of get this production together and all that good stuff?
It took a long time. This was the toughest play to write for me. Wow. I think I'm on my 3rd revision, because I really wanted to kind of flesh it out a little bit more.
Yes.
So if you've seen it the first time, there are some added scenes. I really go into detail with a lot of the characters. But this one was really tough, because it started out talking about postpartum depression.
Yes.
And then it shifted to include some other mental disorders as well, things that I've personally experienced as an educator, and just oh my goodness, guys, you just have to come out. It's a lot. Yeah. Well, it took a while.
Well, sounds like a lot of substance to me.
I hope so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I want you to know I'm excited and disappointed, because they have said a lot but not said a lot. So I really wanted to know more. I know it.
Yes. No.
They leave you wanting. Yes. And I guess that's the point of a radio interview. Okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
So we think you're amazing. And I want to thank my just awesome powerhouse co-host for the month of March.
It's been so much fun.
Awesome woman of God. Edna, thank you for hanging with me.
No, it's been a blast.
I can't tell you how many people have texted me and called me and told me that they love you, they appreciate, they love your insight, your wisdom, your transparency. Thank you for doing what you do.
Oh, thank you for having me. Y'all, be incredible. Tasha, she's the bomb diggity, okay? I mean, Tasha, she's beautiful inside and out, and that's why I love her. So I'm such an honor to be able to serve you guys here on this platform.
And I'm honored, for God to connect me with such amazing people. So thank you so much. Thank you for what both of you are doing, in our community to make this impact and share the message of well-being. Guys, we're going to tune out. It always goes so fast. Yeah, Facebook, we love you. Thank you so much, Ms. Lyra, Minister Jackie, Joyce, Cheryl, God, Ahmad, and Delvin. It just goes on. Yeah. Tita, thank you so much. Pat Caldwell, you guys are amazing this morning. For more information about our platform, our movement, and everything that God is doing, please check out beincrediblywell.com. You guys want to tune in next week? We got some exciting news and some enhancements to the brand, some things you'll see different in April and going forward. So, absolutely, I believe it. All right, guys, so tune out. Beincrediblywell.com
Have a great
for more
day,
information.
guys. Enjoy your weekend.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And opinions expressed on KYND 1520 talk programs are those of the host, guest, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its owners, management, other hosts, or advertisers. Show topics on this station may include conversations on any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practices. KYND, a Synergy Broadcasting Company.